but as exiles. This prophecy was fulfilled when Tiglath-Pileser III, after being bribed by Judean king Ahaz to do so, captured Damascus, the Aramean capital, and led its inhabitants into exile at Kir. 2 16. 7-9. Isaiah 22. 5, 6 depicts Kir as readying itself against the Valley of the Vision thought to represent Jerusalem. This prophecy is generally understood to have been fulfilled at the time of Assyrian king Sennacherib's campaign against Judah. Because Kir is associated with Elam in this text, some have suggested that it must have been located in the same general area as Elam, of the Tigris River. Compare Is 21. 2, where Elam's known geographic neighbor Media is similarly coupled with Elam. The Greek Septuagint does not use Kir o textoi acute miritra longo, Kir of Moab 175 mentioned in the prophecies of Jeremiah 48. 1 and Ezekiel 25. 9 is a city of Moab that would experience calamity. Earlier, Moabite king Mesha in the 9th century BCE boasted about building Kiryat and apparently Kiriatayim. Scholars usually situate it in the area near Kiryat, about 10 km 6 MW of Dibon. The remains found there, however, do not date prior to the 1st century BCE, so the exact location is uncertain. 2. A site in Naphtali given to the Levitical Gershonites 1ch6. 71, 76 and called Kartan in Joshua 21. 32. See Kartan. Kiriath Arba Kiri Middle Arba a town of Arba. The ancient name for the city of Hebron. The name was even used after the Babylonian exile. In the 11. 25 this city, as its name suggests, appears to have been founded by Arba, the great man among the Anakim. Jos 14. 15. See Hebron no. 3. Kiriath Baal Kiri Middle Baal town of Baal. An alternate name for the Judean city of Kiriath Jearim. This place is usually identified with Deir Elazar Tel Koyat Yearim, about 9 km 5.5 ms of Upper Beth Horon. Jos 15. 60. 18. 14. See Kiriath Jearim. Kiriath Huzoth Kiri Middle Huzoth town of streets. A site probably located in Moab somewhere between the torrent valley of Arnon and Bamoth Baal. New 22. 36, 39, 41 its exact location is today unknown. Kiriath Jearim Kiri Middle Jea Middle Rim town of forests. A Hivite city associated with the Gibeonites Jos 9. 17, also known as Baal Jos 15. 9, Baal Judah 2 6. 2, and Kiriath Baal Jos 15. 60. Kiriath Jearim later came to belong to Judah and bordered on Benjamite territory. Jos 15. 1, 9. 18. 11, 14. JG 18. 12 apparently descendants of Judah through Caleb settled there. 1 ch 2. 3, 50, 52, 53. In the 12th century BCE, sometime after being returned by the Philistines, the ark was taken to Kiriath Jearim at the request of the men of nearby Beth Shemesh. It apparently remained there until it was moved by King David to Jerusalem some 70 years later. 1 6. 20. 7. 2. 1 ch 13. 5, 6. 16. 1. 2 ch 1. 4. Jeremiah's contemporary, the prophet Urijah, was the son of Shemaiah of Kiriath Jearim. 26. 20 descendants of those who had lived in the city were also represented among those returning from Babylonian exile. As 2. 1, 2, 25. Ne 7. 6, 7, 29. Deir Elazar Tel Koyat Yearim is the place commonly suggested as corresponding to the biblical description of Kiriath Jearim as the city of the Mount Venus region Jos 15. 48, 60 on the border between Judah and Benjamin in the vicinity of the other Gibeonite cities. This site is strategically situated atop a hill about 14 km 8.5 mn of Beth Shemesh and about 13 km 8 mw of Jerusalem. This location approximately fits Oisbus place in Kiryat Jearim once as 9 Roman miles 13 kilometers. 8 mi and another time as 10 Roman miles 15 kilometers. 9 mi from Jerusalem. Also, the fact that Deir Elazar lies in what at one time seems to have been a well-wooded region accords nicely with the name Kiryat Jearim, town of forests. Kiryat Sana Kiri Middle Sana town of Sana. An alternate name for Dibur, the Judean city assigned to the Aaronic priests, about 13 kilometers 8 mi of Hebron. Jos 15. 49. 21. 13. 15. Some consider Kiryat Sana to be a copyist's error in the spelling of Kiryat Sefer. CD Burno. 2. Kiryat Sefer Kiri Middle for town of the book. The ancient name of Dibur, a priestly city in the territory of Judah, about 13 kilometers 8 mi of Hebron. Jos 15. 15, 16. 21. 13, 15. JG 1.